My wife intentionally smothered our newborn son, claiming she couldn't bear to bring another male into this world, so I had her removed from our home. Just yesterday, she attempted to abduct him. She had convinced me she was eager to start a family, and somehow, I let myself trust her. On our wedding day, she eagerly pulled me into the hotel suite she decorated with rose petals and balloons. Love truly blinds you, because just 3 weeks later, we saw the double pink lines on the test. At first, Sarah was ecstatic. We spent weekends poring over baby magazines, picking out names for a girl or a boy. But there was one problem. Sarah had hardly any female friends. The few she had lived far away in her hometown, and her co-workers seemed envious or resentful. After reading how vital female bonds are for a mother, I knew I had to act. So I arranged for her to join a local women's group for people her age. I assumed they'd just be progressive, everyday folks. If only I'd known that dropping Sarah off at the community center would be the last time I'd see the woman I married. The person who came back was barely her. Normally, Sarah would throw her arms around me and I'd spin her around, but this time, I saw something new in her eyes, contempt. She quickly masked it with a smile, and I convinced myself I'd imagined it. She said the meeting went wonderfully, and I was thrilled. I had no clue it was the quiet before the chaos. She kept attending every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes calling it the best part of her week. 3 months later, she came home raving about how thrilled she was for our daughter to arrive. I gently pointed out we didn't yet know the baby's gender. Her expression turned cold. "I don't need a scan to know," she said. "My body wouldn't betray me by creating a boy." I thought she was joking, but then she recoiled, as if the idea made her sick. "Sarah, boy or girl, it's our child. That's what counts, right?" She ignored me, scrolling through her phone. When I playfully nudged her, she snapped, "Don't touch me, you're one of them." Her words stung like a slap, so I did what any spouse would. I called her sister. Up until then, Sarah had been flawless. I hoped it was just pregnancy hormones, but I needed a backup plan. As an orphan raised in foster care, her family was my only safety net. Her sister explained that Sarah had always been easily swayed by bad influences, though it was usually temporary. She assured me that if our baby was a boy and anything went wrong, they'd step in. I felt a wave of relief. Then came the 20-week ultrasound, a nightmare. When the technician announced, "It's a boy," Sarah pushed the wand away and sat up. We can't share full story here. If you want to listen full story, please visit below link.